Yeah, now moving forward, when we actually talk about the word or a sentence in English, you know that there are three things very important, or the three requirements for framing a sentence. The number one is subject, you know this. The number two is verb, and the objectives or the complement is anything that completes a sentence. For example, I eat. You don't know what do I eat? Do I eat pizza? Do I eat hamburger? Do I eat, or do I take coffee, or whatever I eat, or do I eat food or biryani, whatever. Now, the most important thing over here is you must know, or the thing that completes a sentence is called complement. Unless I know, or unless I say you, if I say you, I eat food, I eat. If I say I eat, you don't know. What do I eat? Now, if I say, or if I add over here, if I say that I eat pizza or pizza, whatever the pronunciation would be, it's not a pronunciation class over here, I'm sorry. Now, the thing is, I eat pizza, I is a subject, is a verb, and pizza is an object. Now, when we talk about the word or the sentence over here, you know this is a sentence, or it's a complete sentence, or because you know all the things. Now, when, or referring back to the previous class, I did say when we talked about the word time, we got three things. The first thing was present. Second thing was past or past, whatever you may be pronouncing it. It's the future. It's the future. This was as per the imaginary line. When we talked about, or when we defined the word time, when I say you, that is an imaginary line in which there is an ever-moving point where the point rests is called the present, and the covered distance is called past, and the upcoming distance is called future. Now, when we talk about the word, or when we talk about this, the present tense, we get four things over here. Four, you may be knowing this. It's a present simple, present simple, or the second name for this is indefinite. Then it's present continuous. And the third thing is present perfect. And the continuous is always also being called the progressive. Present perfect, then present perfect continuous. So when we talk about this present, we get four: present simple or indefinite, present continuous or progressive, present perfect continuous. Same as these four, we get four over here, like the past simple, past continuous, past perfect continuous. And in a future, we get four things: the future simple or indefinite, future continuous or progressive, future perfect, and a future perfect continuous. So this does mean over here, like we have 3 multiplied by 4 is 12. This means we over here, or we are here, when we talk about the kinds or the types of these things, we get to the 12 expressions of English language. These are also said the 12 expressions or expressions as well. What does this expression mean? That simply means whenever a person talks, whenever a person perform any action, that person has performed that action only under these 12 expressions. For example, if I say I eat food, this means in Urdu we say it, मैं खाना खाता हूँ. If I say I ate food, मैंने खाना खाया. Maybe चंद लम्हे पीछे. Now, over here, when I talk about these 12 expressions, simple में याद रखना है कि जब भी कोई इंसान दुनिया में बात करता है, वो इन ही 12 expression, इन्हीं 12 वक्तों में बात करेगा या किया होगा या वो करना चाहेगा. So this does mean here, like we have 12 for each and every one. So now, before, going or learning the application of these tenses, it's very important to know how to frame up these sentences, or how to frame up this sentence of a particular tense. Application is very important, and that's very simple also to learn. But before that, it's very important to know how do you use a sentence? What are the requirements for a particular expression? What are the particular things that are being used in order to frame a particular sentence? Now, if I say we have the first one, when we talk about the word, or when we talk about the present tense, as you know, we got four things. The first one was present simple, present. Now, before describing this over here, let us go a little back. When we talked about the word verb, as we did learned these types of sentence or subject on the basis of presence or on the basis of number of persons, same as over here. As in a layman's language, people say like we have four forms or the five forms as an S form of verb, the fifth form as an S form of verb, but we have four forms like the first form, second form, third form, fourth form. It's a layman's language. Maybe you maybe know this as in the advanced English, like is a present simple or simple present form, simple present form. Then it's past simple form, is past participle form, is present participle form. Let's give an example over here. If we take in like the bare infinitive of eat or the first form of eat, then you know the past simple form for this is ate, then eaten, then eaten. So these are the four forms of verb, or the four types of verb which are being studied mainly in framing the sentence or the tenses. Now you may